Welcome to the channel, our first video. So I've made some videos before, never really had the confidence to post them. I don't really know why. I'm a body shop, I fix cars, I've been involved in the car scene all my working life. So I decided that we'd get some videos done. So what I decided to do is I'm going to start off with £1,000. Buy a car, fix it, sell it, move on, and we'll see where we end up with it. And we'll just keep doing it. We'll keep trying to create content for you guys to watch. Hopefully it'll be okay. You know, there's people out there that will do it differently to how I do it. You know, I'm understanding of that fact. But this is the first one we've bought. So we've paid £600 for this car. We could have started with a cheaper car, yes, but Ford Focus, popular car. This one needs both bodywork and a clutch, so it should make for good content to get going on the first video. So I'll have a quick walk around it, we'll get it washed off, we're going to steam clean out the engine. Obviously I've got to put it on the ramp and do the clutch on it, so if we can get it a bit nicer and cleaner in there, plus it'll allow us to see if there's any oil leaks, anything that we can see whilst it's on the ramp to work on it. So let's have a quick walk around. So put it on a wider angle. So you see 07 plate. This is the 1.8 16 valve Sport. Now overall the car's it's not bad. Well, that side's not. So we'll give it a wash off in a minute. Well, we've got a bit of damage to fix there. That's not a major issue. And we've also got a dent in this door. Again, we'll be able to see it better. There's a few marks on it. Inside just needs a good valet, but otherwise good condition. And we are 117, nearly 118,000. So we'll get the bonnet up, let's give it a wash off, get the engine steam cleaned, and then we'll get it put on the ramp. So the first thing we do when we do a steam clean, always have the car running. That way, if we do get anything wet and it does cut out, we know, or I know where I've been. Take the covers off. I do want to get access to it a bit better. We've got, get a bit wider. So I use Auto Smart's G101. It's a good cleaner, gets things up nice and clean. We'll just blast them leaves out of the way first. Alright, try again. So, give everything a nice coating. Mainly down to where the gearbox side, so that I can get access to that, get it a bit cleaner. Main thing to watch on the Fords is around the coil packs, because you will get water in there and it will cause a problem. So once we've done it, we'll take them out and blow them out with the air line, make sure there's no water in there. Give everything a good covering. The steam cleaner nice and hot. for now. Nice, clean that too. Front looks a bit nicer. To be fair, it doesn't look like there's any real oil leaks to worry about, but like I said, when we'll put it on the ramp we'll find out once we get underneath it. So we'll get the rest of it washed off. Well, that's just washed off. Looks a bit better without all the leaves all over it. Overall, like I said, it's not in bad condition at all. Now the wheels, there should be a diamond cut finish around the edge. It never lasts, never does, not in any of the diamond cut wheels. We will do something with these just because they do look a little bit scabby, so we'll take them off and paint them in the process of making the video. Overall though, nice little car. There's a few marks. Like I said, the main one we've got to do, we've got to pull that out, we'll drop the bumper off, do that. Now the door has got quite a long, it's only a shallow dent, it'll fix fairly easy. Now we have been looking at another door from a local breakers which is relatively inexpensive and it's in black with a couple of marks, but we'll end up painting the side because by the time we fix the back there's a little bit of treatment to do here. We'll just flash over the side, just repaint it, make it look nice. As we said, inside it's not too bad. Nice little car. Nothing really seems too worn out. There's a few bits, stickers to take off, but like we said, 118,000. The clutch does work to an extent. We'll be able to get it on the ramp without pushing it, that's the main thing. And then we'll, at the end, we'll get it all valeted up, get all the seats cleaned up nice, get her up for sale. Anyway, onto the ramp. So now we're on the ramp, just get it stable, check it over. So what we'll do, go wider again. Need to remove all of this, all the airbox, everything here. Basically everything that's in my way of getting to the bolts to get to the gearbox. We'll have all the wheels off, so we'll strip all the brakes down, take the shoes off the drums off the back, and give everything a good check over. But the main thing to get done is we'll get cracking with getting this gearbox out so we can get the clutch done. I will put it on time lapse, keep having breaks in between to show you what we've done and what we've taken off. Let's get it done. So that's most of the things out the way at the top. So let's try a bit of lighting. We've still got the cables to take off and the hydraulics. for the actual sleeve itself. A couple of awkward bolts to get to, but we'll get underneath now, start stripping out everything from underneath it. So just then, that's us videoing, taking out the bolt for the drive shafts. I have lubed up the steering rack bolt just in case I need to take it off, which I don't think I do. We've taken off the bottom arm bolts so we can drop this out the way, take that to bed to get the drive shafts out. Now we'll get all the under tray off, carry on taking bits off underneath. So you might just see me have the oil drain under there, looking for a drain plug for the gearbox, which there isn't one. We are wide. So we've got drive shafts to take out now. I've already taken the end cap off the bearing to the drive shaft, just so that will come out in one piece. And that's it really, do that, drop the shafts out. So to do these, to do the bottom arms, you can do it, sort of tap on this, pull down here. It's a bit of a mission to try and do it and get done. So we have a bit of a gadget. Now this mounts on, pulls down the arm, holds it out of the way so you don't trap your fingers and whatnot. So we'll get this set up and get a video on that. Alright, so with it mounted like that, we literally wind this. Puts a little bit of pressure on the bottom arm. Let that pop. Just holds it out of the way. It's like that, just mounts on, drops it out of the way, just allows us to have movement here so we can pop the shaft out without having to try and hold the arm down at the same time. So I'll put the oil drain back under. Pop the shaft. Go catch you up. And that's it, shaft out. Then we'll get the other side done. And then that's the shafts out, ready to go. Right, we're at a point now where I've got the shafts out. Now going back to the earlier when I was looking for the drain plug, couldn't see for being blind, too busy trying to make a video on it. Just didn't even clock that the drain plug's here and the fill plug's there. So we'll drain the oil out of it now, make it a bit easier to work on. So we are going to strip out this liner so we get access to that. Gearbox mounting off. And then we'll get the stands out so we can start on doing the gearbox and drop it down and slip her out of the way. I'll cut back in at this point. That's all we should have left now. Disconnected the hydraulics. Should just have this one bolt left here, and then it's just the stands holding it all in place. So let's get this bolt out. Just make sure to support it, just in case. Just a quick check, make sure it fits out of the way. All the bolts are out there. Statement. Would help if I undid the starter motor, wouldn't it? So we'll get that off the way and then we'll carry on. I'll forget that last comment. Doesn't have to come off, it does slide past it. Just needed a bit more persuasion. camera off. Get the flywheel assembly moved, clutch assembly removed even. We're going to change the slave cylinder out in here, which is this part here. And then we can get it put back together again. Right, I've had to put this in, as when I put all the videos together to make up part one, it's quite a long video, so we decided to split it down into two to make it easy for people to watch. So this is the end of part one. Thanks for watching so far. Hope you like what you're seeing. This is part one of the first video that we're making. So please give us a like, give us a share, subscribe to the channel. Join us for part two.